different ways you can get in contact. There's phone calls, there's email.
Communicate with them, posters, advise them.
Getting it out by word of mouth.
Email.
By advertising, because if you don't advertise, people will go. You can put it on Facebook, you can put it on Twitter, the website, and put posters up so people will see. If it's accessible, people will read it.
Other organisations or other groups in that community to come together and to go and knocking on doors and to let everybody know that there's this event going on.
By post.
I don't know, I generally hear about things from people who are involved in other things, and it's like this long chain of person to person, which is not the most effective way it could work, really. But it seems to be how I've got into most things I'm involved with.
If it's advertised like on the parish star and it's accessible, we could think, oh yeah, I might go to that.
To put up leaflets saying there's a club, anyone in the community can come along, not saying you've got a disability or anything like that, because that's labelling, but to say there's a club happening in your local area, pop in whenever you want, and having those sort of messages around the community so you can go in and make friends. Not everyone with disabilities has money to have internet. So, and that's where a lot of the information for clubs and that are from, but that's where the carers need to actually find out information of what clubs are out to pass on to their people with disabilities and that in their community. And
some people don't use emails today. Some people go the old-fashioned way, pen and paper, like to send a letter.
because a lot of the time people with disabilities live in the community, but they walk down the street and people don't accept them or they ignore them.
When you living in the community, you need to be included, not on the sidelines. Because if you're included, you can break down barriers for other people with learning disabilities. If you're living on your own in a community for the first time, you're showing other people with learning disability and people without learning disability how people will actually live in a community with a part on their terms.
I feel that as a disabled person, there's not enough going on for the disabled people in general. And it's not just about political issues or even health issues. It's about how to communicate with people. How do we get involved in all the things that are going on, like charity organisations who help disabled people. For instance, getting involved with other socialising events for people with learning difficulties.
At work, you're meeting other people with learning disabilities, so it's not just you with disabilities, other people with learning disabilities.
I think it's good to have activities where they can get to know, meet up, have groups so they can meet up with people without disabilities as well. I think it's all right having a disability, but if you just stick with people with just disabilities, you're like segregated in your team. And I think they need to do it so you can mix with people without disabilities from other youth groups or other groups in your community, where the person with disability can meet people without disabilities and get that word out, that people with disabilities are just them as everybody else.